Okay, so we made a game. It's called Watch Your Back. Made by 7 members in a group called Extraordinary Explorers. We started in September. It was going so good. Took some time. Took a long time to come up with the idea, but we got it. We did get it. Took some time because I didn't know how to use UE4, but then I studied for a long time, researched how to use blueprints, then I figured it out. I made an intro, I made the opening sequence. That was actually quite good because I actually learned a lot, especially with painting, digitally painting and animations. Making the voice lines, typing it all out and the narrative. We kept on meeting as groups, having meetings, talking about how we can proceed, giving jobs for people to do for the week, stuff like that. So it was quite good. I won't lie, had some problems, but it was quite good. So far, the game. We had problems packaging it. We had problems having time to test it. We didn't have too much time to test it, so it took time. But luckily, after our presentation, we had ample time to fix all the bugs that we had in the game. So package it with UE4, but I wanted to kind of make it more sophisticated. So I used a software called InstallForge to kind of make a proper installer for Watch Your Back, and that's what you're seeing. That's what you should probably be seeing right there. So it's quite good. The only problem is if you have like a firewall or something like that, it kind of blocks it. I was reading that you have to get something like a certification to make sure your laptop doesn't think it's a virus or something. But you just have to tell your firewall to chill, and it's okay. It's okay. I had serious problems with my design journal because my fault. I don't have PowerPoint on my laptop, and I was using my online PowerPoint, and my internet went out. My internet went out when I was doing my final. I'd already done it. I was just trying to finalize everything and structure it well, make it look very nice. And my internet went out. I was so sad. I had to transfer my laptop to my phone's mobile data. It was crazy. I had hours and things were just. My laptop is so slow. That was one problem. I can't really play the game. I can play the game, but not really, because my laptop is i3, and it doesn't even think. I don't even think it has a graphics card, and it's very very slow, very 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 slow, and it's hard to play it. Unless you change the resolution to like 640 480. Extraordinary Explorers, and we're on the week 6 of gameplay at 603. Currently, my group member Damien is working on sounds and acquiring sounds, and also researching on copyrighted sounds. And he's already planning to acquire a microphone device for recording. Right now, I'm figuring out how to. I'm testing how we can make a sprint. I didn't sprint to our character, and also want to add a visualization of it, which might be a bar or it might be just a circle going down to red, green. So hopefully for today, what we can get down is I can finish the sprints. I can add a health system. Maybe for us practice, just like 3 hearts. You get hit 3 times, and then make an AI chase you, and if the AI hits you 3 times, and then hopefully I can import that. Yeah, I should be able to import that into my those characters. I'll import all of that into my friend's other project. I'll figure it out, and that's what I'm trying to do for today. The blocking method, I've pushed that back. I want to get all the mechanics right. Hit the character just runs, sprints, tries to run away. That's what I'm trying to get for today. So week seven of Extraordinary Explorers. Currently, our sound designer, Damien Zajek, is acquiring sounds for the games. Lay is currently researching on his phone for HUD designs of the game. And Shuyu is about to show us a new, he's joined 2 levels together. So the environment design is nearly complete. Currently, we are working with the code Joe gave us just to see. And it's currently is quite good. We just have to make some changes, slides for it to work with us for our game. But currently, everything is looking good. Anne is still doing. Anne, our digital marketer, has been marketing our project very well with most of her friends. So the buzz is increasing. And our designers, our art designers are doing very well with the narrative designs and everything's all coming together. So good job. Good job, everyone. We're doing quite well. Nice.
其实我最喜欢做的事情就是在拍我。
Good job.
Good job. Give me a 5.
We are importing our 3D models.
裁一个录音板，放一个窗板，然后完了之后拼放，然后捏一个 C 字在手里。
Hit some roadblocks of our storage devices, but we're on the right track. So on my first test, I made this, and I made this spawn randomly, but then that would interfere with. I was thinking it would interfere with our environment, and the androids would spawn in the walls. So I decided to kind of use this, but actually use target points instead. Random target points. This is just an exaggerated example, but just to see if it would work. And I used a for loop, and right now I'm using just 2 characters. And we have a good look. You then begin play, and it goes. And once you play it, as you can see, oh wait, pause, play. No, it's somewhere else. There are others, but they're just random spawn points all over. There's one over there, so that's why they're appearing over there. So hopefully I'm going to put this in my game now. So that's done. Next thing to do is work on the health bar, and the stamina, and then after that I'll try and see if I can implement a bloody screen when our players are attacked. So that's game development. We have like a week to complete the game. Things are closing, and I had to remove the screen. Well, based on Chuyu's level design, place the target points there, 15 target points in specific locations, and then 5 AI spawn there every time you enter the game. I can't touch my mouse because I'm holding my phone, but they're probably chasing me. I think one is even behind me, so I can't move well. Jesus Christ. Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. I've spawned back. So I'll add the HUD stuff, but I'm also thinking of making a game over screen. So I think I'll add that after I put a stamina bar and a health bar. Thinking of doing the health bar first. Yeah. Ooh. And this error hopefully we'll get rid of. It says something now, but it's something. I'll just have to research again. Okay, so it's Monday. And it's 9 o'clock. So far, I've been able to I've added a health bar, which you can see right now, and a stamina bar, which I'll edit. I don't like the green too, but it works. I need to do some other stuff to it, but if I get time. I don't want the bar to go for a long time, so I'm just testing like what's the appropriate time that I can go for. I want it to end fast. I'm dead. So next thing on my list is make a bloody screen game over HUD.
No, still didn't show anything. I can't control it.
I think it's something in the blueprint. Maybe you forgot to add something at the end
What?
of the blueprint.
Blueprint what?
You might have forgot something at the end that restores the player.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Well, in his blueprint, he does say get player controller, so I'm not sure.
I see the ring. Actually, I see it. Look, it's raining, but it's very small.
Yeah.
So.
Do you know what you should do? Put it directly near your thing. The player starts.
Very, very, very small.
Yeah. And let's see.
I can see it.
Okay.
Right, I can see it. You can see?
Yeah, I can see. Okay, we're currently merging the files. Not the best way to do it since I'm just typing all my code back in the blueprints. But it's going good. We've already shared our files and just some small things we've done on Wednesday, which we're just bringing all back in. Game is looking good so far.
Let me see.
Okay, so today I'm learning how I wanted to add another feature to the door. That instead of, let me just press play. Instead of our character just clicking the door, our character actually has to look for a key card, which will spawn in random places before they open. So I'm just learning the mechanics before I actually go and learn how to do the rest. I'm using a third-person character blueprint. I'm just going to look at the code, and then I'll transfer it to the raw files. I'm also going to look at how to do a loading screen. I should already know how to do it, but just to make it easier, because I've been putting that back right now. I'm going to also learn how to do a subtle head bob. If not, I'll just remove the head bob entirely. I have to learn how to do all the door types, so I actually understand how to make a keycard. So it's just a keycard with a random texture I picked from the starter content. I have no idea what this is supposed to be, but it's a keycard I made. I'm thinking we'll just make it, this looks more of like a SIM card, so I might just leave it as rectangular. Blueprints over here. I've put an arrow there just to help. I'm trying to find out how to maybe make it go up and down. I think that would help the appearance, because it's quite spherical, so you don't really see if you do the simulation. This moves. I think this is okay. So from the same logic I used to spawn the AIs in random places, I put, just for test, 3 targets over here, and when I play them, it's over here. let's do that again. Now it's over here. So the logic, what I want is our player to roam around looking for the keycard to actually open the door. It's quite easy to just walk straight and finish the game. So this makes it more of a challenge. I've been also thinking about the red. A lot of people who are colorblind, is there a better color to use that actually stands out when considering all these things? But so far I've gotten this. I'm going to try one more thing about making a UI saying that you have keycard acquired, or keycard, you don't have a keycard, you can't open the door. That's what I'm trying to do. Hopefully it works. So what I've added next is I've added smoother. Yeah, in the character. When he approaches the door, triggers it. You have no keycard, and sorry for the vulgarity, but I was trying something. So he'll be looking around for the keycard when he finds it. Sorry. That's when he gets it. It's not going to be over here. It's just trying to find out if it works, and it does. Press E, and yeah. I'm not too sure if I should keep the text like always. Should be when he opens the door. The thing is, he's going to open. The keycard will be a master keycard to open all the doors. So is it good to make it? Press E. E, yeah. Disappear when he opens the door. I think he should always have it, so if it disappears, it kind of shows like he's kind of used it. But this is the master keycard, so I want it to be always there in a way. Overlap AI. The sphere. It was colliding with other actors, and it wouldn't work well for our keycard because you just spawn inside and the keycard's already been acquired. So I had to do some. Where's my blueprint? I had to do some changes and ignore. I'm actually not too sure which one it actually is, but I know our body is actually like physics pawn. So I was like, okay, let's try that, and it was just a try, and it worked. We go closer, and the red, if you can see the red line, that's overlap AI. I want to be able to see it that well, even going forward. But yeah, it overlaps it, but it ignores. Unless you actually go forward and you actually take it. So that works well. It says enough mesh has to be rebuilt, but the Android still. Now it's to make our thinking making it bigger again. Hello. Oh gosh. Sif December for my crunching. So I've just made good animations from it's okay. Kylun, and I've made the city android, which the damage is 1. Yeah, so it won't kill you. Yeah, what happens? I'm using pawn sensing. When it sees you, cast to my character, targets you, moves to you. Then there's a delay, and then for the animations play, and then it applies damage. I'm thinking applies damage. Then I'm just talking to the camera. Okay. Yeah. Apply damage first, then play. I think play animation, then applies damage. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Sure. Delete that. So I've been working on a jump scare. Okay. This will just be in the fake exits. These AIs have 100% 100 floats of damage. So it's like they take your whole life. I'm using pawn sensing, so it's like, but I was having problems because they would detect you fast, and then they would just kill you. So I shortened it so you could like kind of walk into them, and then it's like Yeah.
No.
I don't know if I'll add a sound of like That's. I'm also thinking the game over screen.
Why you do that?
A lot of stuff too.
Are you crazy?
Right now, I just placed. Hopefully, it doesn't see me if I go. Okay, well, yeah. It's not even supposed to be here, but it's supposed to be in the boxes. So they're inside these fake exits. When the user opens them, bam, they get hits, and then they die. Then they have to start again. That's good because when they see, once you're there and you kind of overlap with that, with its view, then it plays the animation, and when it plays the animation, then it attacks. Found a better way to do this. This is the main menu that Lee made. I'm just changing the text. Text we're using is satellite. I was having problems with the button. I didn't know how to actually make it disappear. It used to be gray, but now I think I got in the hand of it. Not too sure on what to do. I don't want the person to click here and be able to click the whole thing. But I've done the stuff to hide the resolutions. So yeah, that's good. Okay, so my laptop is slow, but if I decrease the settings, change the resolution size, I should be able to give a walkthrough of the game and just explain a few stuff of how mechanics work. Instructions are on the game if you play it, but it's better if I show you. Okay, you start the game in a place called a map called Ready Room. That's our first level. It's a nice place. You can see some glitchy robots over there. The atmosphere is very weird. I remember changing the sky. I wanted it to be more. With the group members, I was discussing it, talking about, because I had this kind of. I would put the lights color intensity high, and everything would just be so shiny and so bright. But that might be helpful for people's eyes. So you can look around, and then you approach the door. You go forward, and that's how to play. You get the information, find your way out to the maze like basement without dying. Make sure you keep androids in your view to prevent them from damaging you. There's some simple stuff. Hopefully I can play the game without any problems. You know, since my game is not that, my laptop doesn't make it go fast. When I try it on people's laptops that have better GPUs and processors, it's better. So I've made it hard for myself because I have to look for something, and the androids are chasing me, and I need a key card. Still chasing me. So there are trapdoors. There are two trapdoors. If you go on them, try and open them. Those are not the exits. You die. I'm frozen. Why am I frozen? I'm dead. The androids have a damage of 25. Your life is 100. Hit you 4 times, you're dead. Okay, so let's try this again. So the androids, 8 androids spawn in a game every time you press play. The 8 androids spawn at random points every level. So you can't really predict where they are. But now I have the key card. I can see the androids. You can see the androids too. And then I press. This is the real door. Oh! The key card spawns randomly too. But it's not random, but the players will never know in the blueprints. So you have to look around the place to find it. And when your laptop is not fast, you really want to find it. And it's hard because it's like what my laptop is showing this in like 2 frames per second or something. It's trash. Okay, yeah, stop, calm down. You know, I always go to a place because I always think that's the best place to find the keycard. And it's always not there. And the keycards, I've made them in a way where they're not close. Or some of them are, but like Jesus Christ, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And the mechanics of the game is you can't defend yourself from the androids, like physically. You can't fight them, you can't punch them, you can't do anything to them like that. But what you can do is you can look at them and then they will stop them from attacking you. I've gotten a keycard, guys. I got a keycard. I just got a keycard. Move! Move, man! Okay. Sorry, I had some problems with my screen recorder. But as you can see, we've gotten to the door. And over there is supposed to be where we can access the EMP jammer. And you walk, continuously walk. And then you get loading screen and it tells you the end. I would have liked more animations. I wanted to draw an animation of him trying to look for the EMP machine. That is basically an electromagnetic pulse jammer to kind of jam the android. He doesn't find that. He rather finds a lab of human beings, but human beings that are cyborgs. It's kind of like slavery. Yeah, they found people, maybe like prisoners, put them in a tube, made experiments on them, and started selling them out. They wanted to, well, it was going to be a commercial kind of product. Want to sell them to people. This is a new kind of android, but you know, it's just human beings, and it's all like capitalism. And it's like our player thinks it's something else, but there's a whole darker plots that's actually going on. So to him, it's androids have attacked, AIs are bad, I have to kill them all, I have to save humanity. But it's actually humans doing this. It's all humans. So yeah, that's the game, and it goes back to start. And you know, considering 4 months, I think you know, with other things, I think we made a good game. If we could expand on it, it'd be very good. You know, most games, good games, even take more than 1 year. So this game, 4 months, it's quite good. It's quite good. I'm proud. I'm proud of everyone who worked on it. I'm proud of everyone who worked on it. You know, we've done our best. This is something I like to put this in my portfolio just to show people. That's what I did. And this really got me interested in Unreal Engine. I'm also interested in Unity, but Unreal Engine has really hooked me. So enjoy. I'll leave the link down below for the game, to the link to the Google Drive. You can download it. So yeah, that's a game. Watch your back. You can watch the process and all that other stuff. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.